See, this little outfit's cute, isn't it? I think that'll look good on her. I'm Phyllis, and I'm a certified nurse assistant. It matches her eyes, too. These dolls, when I look at their sweet little faces, it just makes me happy. You know, it makes me kind of warm and cozy and secure and happy inside. There she is. They all look so much prettier when they got clothes on. I don't collect them because they're valuable. I just enjoy their little company, you know, kind of maybe like friends.
My name is Ed. I am Phyllis's oldest son. These dolls are like a giant tidal wave that she can't manage, control, or deal with. Even though dolls are a good bit cuter and nicer, supposedly, than rats or cats or whatever else other people hoard, 50,000 dolls is hoarding. There's no other way to splice it. It's hoarding.
Oh, this is when I first started collecting my dolls.
I'm Bobby. I'm Phyllis's son. I don't mind her having dolls, but I think she has too many of them. These dolls are making the house structurally unsafe. There's parts of the roof that are sagging from the dolls in the attic. Bobby does have his mental issues. Adult Protective Services, if they were to come out here and see this, they would take Bobby away. He can't live in this house. If you want to live here in all this junk, you can. But Bobby's not going to live like this.
Will you stop grabbing Ed? I just stop. No, I love Ed can really be bossy, okay? He's my son, but he's manipulative, and he tries to make me do things that I don't want to do.
I realize this is the tough love. I love my mom. I want her to get the help she needs.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Phyllis, guys, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My name is Geraldine Thomas. I'm a certified professional organizer specializing in chronic disorganization.
We have tarps. We're going to empty out your back shed and your storage unit, and we're going to bring all of the stuffed animals and dolls out here. Once we have everything emptied out, we will have you start making decisions.
That sounds very nice.
Okay, good.
Phyllis is a very optimistic person, but I think the problems are going to come into her actually letting things go. She lacks insight into how serious her problem is.
Let's go ahead and get started then. Do you think you're the kind of person that has to see every single item? Or do you think you can say, well, I think the whole pile can go? Do you think
I see a Cabbage Patch doll.
that makes you happy, huh?
I love the Cabbage Patch dolls. Oh, and look at that little doll sticking up there. Isn't he cute?
My name is Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in anxiety disorders and compulsive hoarding. Like the bags of dolls that she stored away in the shed, Phyllis has stored away her emotions.
What's so funny, Phyllis?
I don't know.
Even the nervous laughter was really not laughter, it was really anxiety and fear.
That doll there, what is that? That's
Phyllis?
real cute. What?
I could see this is going to be an interesting day. We're ready to make some decisions, Phyllis. I hope you are. It doesn't mean you can't have dolls. It just
can't have
means...
any hobbies, that's for sure.
What?
I can't have any hobbies. I mean, isn't it nice to have a nice little friendly hobby like this? Cute little dolls looking at you, make you feel real happy. What's wrong with that?
Is this a nice little friendly hobby?
Well...
The lack of reaction that Phyllis had to seeing all her dolls in one place, I think really supports her denial of having a problem.
This doll didn't take up any room at all. Look at that.
Okay, now Phyllis.
And I love these little tiny dolls like that.
Look
They're
at this,
so cute.
what's in front of you, Phyllis. Look at this. Look
But
at
this doesn't take up any room.
Phyllis,
Look at that.
I'm looking at that doll, but you're not seeing what's in front of you. Look at what's in front of you.
I see a lot of real cute little dolls.
Can you imagine what happened if the battery electrical system in the house caused a short and it caught a fire? What would happen if this caught on fire?
What's wrong, Phyllis? What is wrong?
It just hurts me that they don't really want me to be happy and they don't care about my feelings at all.
I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe, Mom. This is not safe.
Throw your knee in there.
I like to have your round, Mom. I like to have your round.
Well, I don't
Your
know.
boys love you.
You hear what your son's saying? Do you hear what he's saying?
Phyllis sort of beats herself up verbally in front of other people.
I can't enjoy life. I might as well be dead.
This is right.
Maybe I'll die. Maybe,
Is that really, are you trying to hurt somebody by using that language?
Phyllis's low self-esteem really sets the bar low for herself and others.
We're not here to blame you, and we're not here to blame
I'm a
Bobby.
lousy mother. I'm a lousy person.
The black or white thinking, the self-deprecation works because people leave her alone.
I don't even think I want to go on anymore.
Are you listening to me?
What?
Phyllis?
What? Just throw me in there too. I don't want to
Deep
go.
breath.
I'll just be a part of the junk, okay? That's kind of heavy.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Don't you think that was a big thing for me to let go of in one day? And it was hard. It was very traumatic, actually, for me to let go of those, to say goodbye.
You
know?
are remarkable. I'd like to give you a gold medal for getting rid of dolls.
Well, actually, I have mixed feelings about all this now. I mean, I kind of think I wish I had them back, you know?
Phyllis is sort of backtracking on some decisions she's made. She's second-guessing herself.
But I keep thinking about those little smiles, that little red-haired Cabbage Patch doll. I keep thinking I really would like to have those dolls back.
What about these? I think she's getting sidetracked a lot, so I have to keep bringing her back to task and get her to stay focused.
See, some of these dolls I just got recently.
Okay.
And I
Can you
well, see, this little doll,
answer
I
the
got to put some
question?
clothes on. I got, you know.
Phyllis?
I rescued. I'm gonna be honest with you. I rescued these
Phyllis?
because they were sitting out there, and I'm glad I did because I didn't know it was gonna be raining today.
Phyllis,
Yes.
what's your plan for the room?
This doll hospital is being closed down for malpractice. These thrift shops just love it when you come in there because they get rid of all the crap that no other sane person's ever want to buy. I think this doll is toxic.
In the past, I think it would be a matter of who's going to win as opposed to how can we compromise. Today, I saw a family bickering yet compromising, and that was very encouraging to me.
Well, say goodbye to it.
I did.
Do you want to keep that for Christmas?
Well, give it to some child.
Good.
I got too many of them. I'm going to get rid of them. Oh, look at this, Ed. Look at this. 1, 2, 3.
Good. I'm proud of you.
You're so cute. Okay, bye-bye.
Are you still thinking you're going to turn your mom into Adult Protective Services?
Well, I think we've come enough way we won't have to do that.
You think she's changed enough?
We're going to have to watch relapse.
Okay.
I'm seeing parts of the house I haven't seen in a decade, and that's all good. We still got a lot of ways to go, and I'm bracing now for the profound sense of loss.
Are you really going to do that, Ed?
We're going to have a yard sale and get rid of the rest of this junk. We're going to have to support her, watch her, distract her, to keep her from running back to that thrift shop.
The support that hopefully she'll get from her sons, plus aftercare, will be a key ingredient for Phyllis to move on successfully, and I'm hoping to see that happen.
I'm Susan. I'm 67 years old.
and I'm retired. I've always loved dolls. I found $500 on eBay for $50. And it was like, oh my heavens. Wow.
My name is Bill. I'm 69 years old, and I've been Susan's husband for 45 plus years. My wife was very strict with the kids as they were growing up. Becky resented a lot of that, I believe.
My name is Rebecca, and I'm 43, and Susan is my mom. As soon as I graduated college, I moved to California as far as I could go.
It's just such a great sense of loss. I started accumulating things to fill the sadness.
The love and relationship she didn't have with her own children, she substituted the dolls. Slowly it built up, but it got worse, and as the relationship got worse, we got one area in the family room where one person can sit. Other than that, the other rooms are pretty much unusable, all full of stuff.
There is no more room. You cannot hide anything.
It's been 19 years since I've been back. I'm very anxious. My dad has had some serious health things, and he needs to have a comfortable home to live in.
I'm actually a two-time cancer winner so far. I had testicle cancer back in the early 80s, and now just recently they detected rectal cancer. Now I have to have a colostomy bag I have to live with, and things have to be a lot cleaner than they were.
When he came home from the hospital, he required nursing care, and we couldn't come here. So we took a lot of our 401k and stayed in a hotel.
When I found out that my parents were having to live in a hotel with my dad recovering from this very serious surgery, it just made me feel horrible that he can't even sleep in his own bed.
We were there for 3.5 months, and it took everything we had.
Well, my concern is that if something happened, you would be trapped in the house. That scares me.
I've had worst nightmares about that. How would they get help? What would we do? There's no way of getting a stretcher up there. There's no way of getting him out. He's a big guy, 6'6". How would they get him out of here?
Reporting them to adult services would be a very difficult decision to make. If I feel it's to the benefit, that's what I would decide to do.
I've tried everything I could think of. What would I do?
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in compulsive hoarding and OCD. I am here with Matt to help Susan begin to deal with her compulsive hoarding problem.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist.
We're gonna take everything out of this house. We're gonna keep the stuff you guys really need to keep, and we're gonna get rid of the stuff you don't need.
What's really unique about this situation is these two people love each other, and this guy loves her so much that he allows this just monstrosity of a dollhouse to happen.
We're gonna help you make good decisions about what to keep and what to get rid of and get this family back together. Is everybody ready?
Ready. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
So I'm going down into that pile. This is one of those homes that you hear about on the news. When someone falls, a huge pile falls on top of you and they can't get up. All right, so I'm almost standing on the ground. How awful would it be to die under 1,000 dolls? All right, so just make sure she gets to see every single doll and say yes, no, yes, no, yes,
Absolutely.
no.
Yeah, you bring the box back.
Keep. Sell. Keep.
Sell. Keep. Sell. Just know at this point you're about 50-50 keep sell.
Right.
Okay.
Sell.
Susan,
Yes.
really now?
Yes.
Definitely a sell.
Really?
That's a sell.
Are you sure someone's gonna want to buy this?
Sell.
That's easy, yeah.
And sell.
When Susan sees these dolls, she gets very animated. She gets very excited. She wants to touch them and feel them and talk about all the intricacies of them. While Rebecca is sitting next to her, witnessing this,
I think they're ornaments, actually. I think.
she hasn't even shown that much enthusiasm about her own daughter. Last night, after we had all left, we got a phone call, and it was a distress call from Becky, who indicated that she could not locate her mom, she was not answering her phone, and she feared the worst. She feared that perhaps her mother might be at risk to hurt herself.
What happened between when we left last night to when we got here this morning?
After you guys left, I came into the room that's been cleared out, and I just sat here, and I just, for a long time, I was just overwhelmed by what went out.
And it was about an hour and a half later, and I called my dad, and I'm like, where's Mom? And he said, I don't know. And I said, you know, she shouldn't be by herself, certainly. So I came right out too. And she had fallen asleep.
I think this really represents this family communication style, which is basically that lots of people are making assumptions about what the other one's doing without waiting and checking in.
I had no idea what was in my home. I told somebody I had 100 dolls.
We're gonna be over 1,000, I think.
Yeah. Oh, good Lord in heaven.
What's going on? Use your words. You need words.
So angry for so many years. This house has been like this since I can remember. It hasn't just been 20 years.
The effects on this family have truly been devastating, and I'm not sure that Susan has really grasped the impact that it's had on her children. What if you went up and said that to her?
Oh, God.
Mom, I'm worried about you. Can you agree to keep, 20 dolls?
I can try.
And just say...
But she doesn't listen to me very often.
Well, I think we should try.
Okay. I had no idea it was like this, but I don't know. I think maybe 20. Can you just pick out 20 dolls that are the most important ones?
From all the dolls?
Yeah.
Do you think you could pick a number and limit it to a certain number of dolls?
No, but believe me, I will continue to let go of dolls.
But there's so much here that you could pay Dad's medical expenses and any future expenses. Also, there'd be more room for the girls. I mean, you want them to come and maybe be able to stay overnight and have room in the house. There's more than $100 in here that it just limits the space for them. For
That's true.
Sleeping space, for living space.
That's true.
All right, we've got a couple hours left.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do with the time we have left today.
A lot.
Okay, all right.
Oh, no worries.
So we're gonna do one-word answers for the next
Yes.
20 minutes?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, bag all clothes. Major epiphany. She's realized that she has too much stuff. Well, no duh. You know, but she figured it out on her own. So I can bag all these?
Yes.
Great. What do you think?
I'm not gonna look at it.
Are you nervous seeing all this stuff go?
No.
I'm standing in a place that was 6 feet above me, full of stuff. Okay, this is amazing. You knocked that out in an hour. I think this is the place where we're actually gonna bring Becky up.
Okay.
Oh, wow. When I walked into my bedroom, it was super creepy, and I just couldn't believe that we were gonna have to have another doll parade.
That's okay. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
I was wondering, can we
A couple of them.
all right,
Two
which
items.
one?
Okay. These two.
Those two there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then this is the wedding party.
Okay, what about
four.
these people behind? These are wedding crashers, really.
No, that's me and my daughter.
No, you
Okay.
and I'm your daughter. I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's
Not-
expand on that real quick. This is that's
Okay.
pretty deep.
A doll doesn't replace
Yes.
a person.
You're absolutely right.
But you guys, this is very symbolic. This is what we're doing this weekend. You guys are getting rid of dolls and starting a relationship again, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
So,
we ready to do it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a big deal
okay, good.
for both of you.
Come on, girls, this is the family room.
My dad, I feel like he's gonna be okay. You know, he's got a healthy place to live.
Nice. It's been great for me, and I think it's been good for Susan to have Becky here, and she's been very supportive, and I think things have started to turn around as far as our family relationship's concerned. This was your mother's room when she grew up.
Now they know that they can come back and visit, maybe sleep in their mother's room, and come and see us in the summer. Oh my. When I went into the house, it looked like the Taj Mahal. I don't know how you did this. I have no
Wow, those guys worked their butts
This was
off.
a fantastic.
great perseverance.
And you let a lot of things go. We have over 5,000 dolls to sell. We've had a whole truck got donated. I'd say volume-wise, probably 25,000 pounds she took out of this house today.
I'll give you a kiss. How's that? How's that? All right.
That's great. My relationship with my daughter has grown and healed as much as my home. Cool or what?
Yeah, this is heaven again.
I'm Michelle, I'm 59, and I'm a retired sales clerk. I guess I have to admit that I am a hoarder. Describing my house right now, it's in chaos. Almost every room is basically touched with the mess and other things that have just piled up. I know pretty much what I have, but it's just gotten out of hand.
I'm Maurice, Michelle's husband. Most of the stuff in our house is dolls.
I love to play Barbies.
You know, they have different character dolls. And then they got the outfits, dresses, the shoes, the matching purses, you know. Is it really necessary to have every item available?
The basement is totally covered with dolls. In the kids' rooms, I have a lot of storage of my dolls there too.
I'm Roxanne, and I'm Michelle's daughter. I'm most worried about how out of control my parents' house has become over the years.
Every day there's another package in the mail or a box at the door.
I would spend most of my paycheck on these items.
I'm Jenny. I'm Michelle's mom. I've slept in the chair for a long time. I just give up. I says, okay, then I won't bother. I just won't go on a bed then. I'll just stay on that chair.
She needs somebody to take care of her, at least be there to let her have a place to lay down at night. I mean, at least she can deserve that.
Okay, dinner's ready, Mom. My daughter came in and said, well, if you don't do this, I'm going to call authorities, put my mother in a nursing home, because she felt I wasn't taking good care of her.
What else can I do to get your attention? It was either that or I'd threatened them never see the grandkids again.
Now I'm heading downstairs.
But I don't think my mom cares.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert, and I specialize in hoarding. Here's the thing, we've got a crisis on our hands. We may have a situation where we have adult protective services coming in. Jenny, Michelle's mom, is going to be taken out of the home if this place isn't cleared up. We need to have a safe space for you, Jenny. Mom is sort of caged, literally. There's nowhere for Mom to go except the reclining chair.
Anything at this point is going to be a good start.
Got it. Let's start taking it. So the plan for today is to get into that living room, start pulling everything out, get it out onto the front lawn, and we're gonna start sorting immediately so that when Michelle comes out later, she can actually look at the dolls and make decisions. Well, welcome to your world of doll land. Why don't you stand over here?
Alrighty.
Okay. Work with me just on this table and give me an understanding of things that you're willing to give away.
This one I think I want to keep. This one, keeper. That one, oh, keeper. This was one of a kind. Keeper, keeper.
Do you think of your collecting as an addiction?
Yeah, oh, definitely. We
Okay.
all my friends, we all say we're vinyl addicts.
She's gotten rid of a few of the dolls, but there's still so much more that has to be let go.
You went through 50 dolls just now.
Uh-huh.
50. You've got 18,000.
Yeah.
Right.
So what, do you want me to speed it up?
Don't need you to do anything. I just want you to
Yeah,
know
okay, I
that in the back
understand.
of your mind.
Yeah, okay.
Your family would like for you to have a room. Adult Protective Services is in our picture. What I want to do is clear your bedroom as much as possible so that we can set you up to sleep in there. All right, so take that and show that to her. We'll see if she gets rid of anything.
My Elvis.
Elvis
yes,
doll, that's staying.
It's my Elvis. He stays.
All right.
And my other panda.
Your
she
panda?
stays. Mm-hmm.
This panda too?
Yep, that stays, yeah.
She wasn't throwing nothing away. How about this stuff?
It's my panda bears.
But do you need every panda bear?
Yes, I do.
As we started going, the breakdown happened immediately.
Where are you gonna put them?
I don't give a crap. You're not taking any more. Those are new.
What can we throw away to get in your room?
Maurice was pressing her to get rid of. She just wouldn't give away one thing.
Let's get your room cleaned out. You're going back in
yeah,
there.
I know, this is right up your alley.
This is for you.
Maurice and Jenny were like this.
Every time I try to say anything to you, you just go off on another
that's all you
tangent.
get.
Things are changing around here.
Oh,
It's gonna
yeah,
be for the good.
Oh, yeah, bull crap. I'm sick of this already. Everything's gotta be your way, your way, your way. It's always been that way.
We had to change the entire plan, turn the front bedroom into a storage unit so that we could take all of Jenny's stuff and put it into storage. So there's a really exciting part of the day where we brought in an auctioneer. And he assessed all of the dolls so that he could give an estimate to Maurice and Michelle.
Your stuff is worth a lot of money. Conservatively, I would say a good auction estimate for everything that I've seen, you're looking at roughly around $500,000. Just the condition of the stuff is awesome.
When the auctioneer said it was worth $500,000, my wife's legs buckled, and mine too. I was just like, wow, my God. This is unbelievable.
Suddenly, Maurice does not resent Michelle anymore. The relationship is changing.
Still shaking and in shock about the amount of money that my dolls are worth, but I think I can part with them. And I just have to tell myself they're pieces of plastic.
This was really difficult situation because none of this was trash. We had 500 bags of clutter that we were able to go through. We had boxes and boxes that we were able to pack up for them. It was just a conglomeration of difficult circumstances. Family, your house awaits you. Let's go look.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, wow.
Holy cannoli.
When they walked in, they were absolutely stunned.
This is something else, eh?
Yeah.
What does this feel like, Michelle?
It's wonderful. I had no idea it was going to be set up with my dolls, and it was just like going to doll heaven. Oh,
Come on.
wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I never dreamed this could happen. This is like winning a lottery. This is amazing. I would never thought this was possible.
Just let it out. It's okay.
Whoa. Oh, it's beautiful. When I walked in that room, I was so happy.
Jenny, this is really emotional for you. Tell me what's going on for you.
Means a lot to me.
It was such a relief to me that I didn't have to call Adult Protective Services now, seeing that my grandma's room is set up like an actual room with a bed.
Roxanne, could you come here, please? I love you so much. I'm glad you did this for us.
I love you too, Grandma. I'm glad that you realized that that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I know now.
This family gave change a chance, and it worked.
Hey, come on.
They started with negativity, accusations, and blame, and they wound up with appreciation, respect, and love.
Ooh. Wow. Let me see. Oh, cuddly, cuddly, cuddly. Hi. I'm Jackie. And I love, love, love teddy bears. They're cuddly. You can hold them close. You can love them. They don't reject you. If you want to cry, you can just hold them close to your chest. And you feel better. If I've worked 16, 18 hours a day, I could come home really tired, upset, and frustrated, look at one of my favorite bears, pick it up, hug it, and feel a sense of comfort and relief. Oh.
That's indescribable.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
I'm Nicole, and Jackie is my mom. The last time I saw my mom's house, her front door didn't even open. It would only crack a few inches, and then you had to slide into the door. It felt like I was in a cave.
I'm Gerald, and Jackie is my mom. It's been about 8 years since I've been in the house, but I do not remember a time when the house wasn't hoarded. The bears and dolls were placed wherever they could be because new ones were arriving weekly. If I had to guess how much money she spent on this collection, let's just say just dolls and bears, it's over $1 million.
Boom! I ran upstairs, and he was running around in a circle saying, dial 911, holding his hand with the blood streaming down, and his fingers were gone.
I had some explosives that I was building, and I lit the fuse, and the fuse turned out to be one that they would light even if underwater. So there was zero chance of me putting it out, which means I lost a few seconds to throwing it, and it exploded in my right hand.
I quit my job and I homeschooled him for that year. He got his degree and went off to college. But that's when I couldn't go back to work because I was diagnosed with kidney cancer. So because of the kidney cancer and complications and other serious health issues, I was not able to work.
After she got her severance package, that's when she had a lot of cash in hand and things accelerated. It's like it was already flooding, and the severance package was when the dam broke.
The beginning of the end was eBay. I would overbid if I really wanted to win something, and I end up paying 3-4 times what something is worth.
She spent everything she had. The severance is gone. There is no more money, and right now she is living on Social Security. She has had times where instead of paying the mortgage, she's purchased bears. Her overspending is going to cause her to lose her home.
I'm not worried about the house, I'm worried about her.
This is horrible.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Good morning. I'm Mark Pfeffer.
Nice meeting you. Come on in.
Thank you, dear. I'm Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and specialist in hoarding disorder. So I'm looking around this room and I'm seeing hundreds of teddy bears. I wanted to just ask you about this room.
I've been collecting for over 46 years. And recently, I've been robbed of all my best bears. By no means is this a reflection of the collection I had.
And I want to talk to you about that, but I have one question I want to ask you. What's your vision? What do you want to see?
Space, 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 space. No clutter.
I'm here to help you if you let me.
I am willing to do whatever it takes.
I am so happy to have everyone here and to get started on the project.
I'm Standalyn Robertson, Certified Professional Organizer.
So we're going to work on your garage to build a path to get into the house.
Okay.
If something is clearly garbage, can we put it on the truck or
Yes.
do you need to look at it?
No.
Okay, so if it's an old...
You guys will have a lot of freedom.
That's real important. Do
Yes,
you
it
mean
is.
that?
I mean it.
Okay.
I'm ready for a new life.
Well, we're here to give it to you.
All right.
So let's get started.
Let's get started.
I was astounded when I saw Jackie let the items go from her garage.
You guys are the best.
But these are not items that she holds in high esteem. The teddy bears is going to be an issue for her because that was her salvation.
I don't want to look at this.
You don't want to look at this?
It's awful.
Tell me what the tears are about.
All of my beautiful, one-of-a-kind designer bears, they're gone.
Jackie, I think your tears are premature. We just started. This is the tip of the iceberg.
No, I know what's left. I know what I have. And this is what I told you. They took all of my top quality stuff and then they went and opened boxes of the old stuff and dumped it so that it looked like the house was still full and cluttered.
Well, we're going to go through this, and Sandla's going to help you figure out what to do with these things. but you have to face this fear. The reason I'm letting Jackie keep her beliefs without confrontation is because that's going to be a longer-term process therapeutically. But right now, I want to get through the cleanup and for her to see that there is some hope. What do you need right now? Do you need to sit down?
Okay.
All right, let me take her
Okay. You two go in.
in. Come on.
I'm concerned about the next couple of days. If she continues on the path that we're going now, we won't even get one room done.
Oh my God! They've been terrorizing me. It's awful.
She honestly believes that someone is in the house and taking her items. So we had to stop, try to settle her down and refocus in terms of the original plan.
Good morning.
Good morning. I am sincerely sorry that my stress and concerns slowed the process, and it won't happen today.
Great. We want to help you, so I want you to tell me how you would like to use this time.
What I'd like to do is clear as much as we can, and even if all we accomplish is this area, I'm very pleased.
Okay, great. Let's get started.
I just wanted to let you know, I just got off the phone with our warehouse manager, and he's ready, and we're waiting for it, and...
Let's go for it. Let's empty this place.
That's music to my ears, hearing you say that. You mean it?
I mean it. And it's time for me to start a new life.
I need more bags, guys.
In the beginning, Jackie didn't trust that we had good intentions for her. But today, on the last day, she really came around. We had 3 truckloads of teddy bears and dolls go off to auction.
Oh my God! Look at the kitchen. Oh my goodness.
So what does this mean for you?
Freedom. This is the first day in 6 months I haven't cried my heart out. So this makes it the first day of the rest of my life.
I want to hear from this one. Do we have tears of joy?
Yeah, I really didn't think she would ever be able to get this far. So I am very hopeful.
I think the biggest moment was when she said, take them all. And Jackie, that was nothing but God.
Well, it was God, but it was also the fact that when your house is so cluttered that there can be someone there for months at a time hiding, that is unbelievable. And if you can't prove it, then it becomes a serious problem for you.
Today was a great first step. We've begun to address the hoarding, but now it's time for Jackie to make a commitment to work on some of her other mental health issues with a good therapist and commit to a therapeutic alliance.
I don't know how I could ever thank you.
I want you to thank me by enjoying it.
I will. I cannot even express how happy I am right now. I now have a safe, wonderful, comfortable area in which to clear my mind and see hope. And I'm determined to take back control of my life. This has been a dream come true.
My name is Vivian, and my family is my life. I've been married for 34 years. All of the kids were basically born here, all 5 of them. My house is like a museum. You know, something to look at in every spot. My favorite things are my entertainment things, my kitchen things, my doll collections, my clothes. I like everything about what I've picked.
My name is Scott, and Vivian's my mom. My mother definitely is the definition of a hoarder. My mom keeps everything, bunch of different diner sets, a lot of clothing, you name it, she's got it. She's just can't throw things away.
My name is Sylvester, and Vivian is my wife. The purpose why God invented the garage is to put 2 cars in it and not to create a warehouse out of the thing.
My name is Victoria, and Vivian is my mother. This whole situation has affected all of us in different ways. I know that it's been a huge conflict for my parents.
My thinking process is completely different than hers. Being an engineer, you are analytical, and the capacity of the house could not satisfy the number of things that were purchased, and that just kept us apart. I stayed there much more than I should, so I go for like 6 months at a time.
He lives in the other house. I just feel horrible, absolutely horrible.
I love Vivian, but how can you spend $6,000 a month on mortgage and not being able to live in a house?
During our childhood, the house was never as bad as it is now.
Things were very easy, very nice. We were the perfect couple with the 5 kids on the hill.
They were living the life that they had planned to live and create together. And then there was a real fork in the road for them.
When he was 5 months old, I basically saved him out of crib death. He was in a coma for 18 days. He ended up being visually impaired and physically handicapped and mentally delayed. My son is 21, but he's on a 7-year-old level.
When Stanley got sick, that was the beginning of a lot of challenges for the both of them.
It was an emptiness that I needed to fill. Before I knew it, I was shopping for everything that you can see.
My brother John was in the hospital because he was throwing up blood. He wanted to leave on his own request, and the doctor said no, but he still left anyway. He came home and laid down, never woke up.
When I was at the funeral, I just wanted to jump in the grave with him. That's how bad it was.
He gave her the laugh that she had every day, the smile, and that was a big part of him.
My mom was extremely close to him. I would say probably more than all of us.
He was our best friend. He was our firstborn.
The passing of my oldest brother is a major trigger in the way that my mom has handled the house in the last 2 years.
I became more of a shopaholic. Just go for the heck of it, to be out of the house.
To fill a void, she continued to collect things.
I'm sad because John has been wanting me to change, and he was willing to help out, and he's not gonna get to see it.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert, and I specialize in hoarding. We have a full team ready to help. The first place we're going to go is in Stanley's room, because he's our priority. Do I have agreement with you?
Yes, totally.
Great.
Yes.
That way, let's go. check your radio. Is it still where it was supposed to be?
Yes, it's still there.
And can you tell the stuffed animals have been sorted from up
It's
above?
gone.
But they're keeping important ones for you. We're doing well, don't you think?
Yes.
Are you still feeling as nervous as you were?
No, I don't
Vivian,
want
what do you think of the space?
It looks terrific.
And Stanley is coming in to supervise every once in a while.
Don't throw them.
I'm Dr. Scott Hannon, and I specialize in cognitive behavioral therapy for compulsive hoarding. You look frustrated, Vivian.
I am.
All right, you just stop for a second. So now I see you're just getting down to business.
I want to get it over with.
Yeah. So Vivian, I see you, and you're getting overwhelmed.
I am.
I need you to tell Sylvester sort of what's happening for you.
He's just overwhelming.
The way he deals with problems is very different from the way she deals with problems. He is quick acting. Let me look at the problem, let me analyze it, and let's go. Take care of it right away. For her, it's not that simple. Can we get you to slow down a little bit? Maybe you pick up the pace, let me kind of meet in the middle there.
You can put them at your pace while I'm getting the other set.
No.
You have to.
I'm used to my dad getting frustrated over my mom's disease.
That's not the way it's going to work.
It's taken such an impact on all of us that I don't blame him.
I want to get out of here and let him do his thing.
I don't expect her to change from the snap of a finger, but I expect her to embrace all this and go on with it.
You need one comb to comb your hair. You don't need 10. Think about this, Mommy.
No, because they get dirty, and I don't like to use dirty ones.
Okay, then you wash it.
No.
Yes, that is what you do. You wash it.
Big thing you're fighting here is space. And so sometimes it means letting go of things that you want.
We don't need all of these. Those are pieces of...
Can we take a shift and look at some of these dolls? And the goal is not to get rid of all your dolls, but get it down to a collection that really means something to you, that you can display.
I'm gonna give you this one.
So this
Good
is
job, Mom.
Nice job.
I'm so stoked on you right now.
That's
Honestly.
great.
Not happy doing
Mommy,
it.
it's okay though.
Yep.
It's not gonna make you happy, but in the end, you need to think about the end result. It's gonna be a good thing.
Okay, this can go. This one I want can go. This can go.
Way to go, Mom.
And look at the energy you're feeling now that you're kind of letting this go. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. My mom is a queen right now.
She has held on to 4 and probably gotten rid of maybe like 20.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mom,
thank
you're
you.
doing so good. You're doing so good.
You can just see that weight being lifted off of her.
Yeah.
Sylvester, watch out 1 second, please, sir. Excuse me.
Where do you want this piece to go?
Out of here. Doesn't belong here. This is a very nice room that has to be with class for eating arrangement. That's it. Nothing else is going to happen in here.
No.
So we need this piece, this
no.
This is out of here. All of this other trash is all out of here.
Excuse me.
Is he going a little fast for
Yes.
you? Yeah.
This whole thing is going to be clear. There's going to be nothing against it. This door got invented so there will be a door that nothing
Your
against
voice.
it. You understand?
Your voice.
Yeah, my voice.
This is staying.
Where?
Come, I'll show you where.
No, we're not going back in the house because that takes 10 minutes every time.
No, it doesn't.
It does. We're gonna decide right now. Tell me.
It's going into the living room.
If we're keeping this chair, we're getting rid of that one.
Okay.
Okay, can we get rid of this orange chair, please?
I'm starting to be aggravated. My daughter is getting on my nerves. Okay, she wants me to make quick decisions and I'm not quick enough.
I feel like I really have to help her make the decisions because she can't in the time frame that we need to do it.
You may just want to let her make decisions. I know that's hard for you.
No, I don't want to do that at all.
I don't want you to feel like you're rushed, but that's the reality of the situation, is that we have another whole room to do, and still there's all this stuff to go through. Every single thing that you take out of this house is taking a load off of your shoulders. Okay?
Okay, good.
Oh, okay, cool.
This can go back in the family room.
This is about a 4,000 square foot house, and I would say that 3,000 square feet of it was actually given away.
Oh my God.
You walked in and you started crying. What memories come flooding in?
All these memories. Just missed on them growing up in the right environment.
Yes.
Everything that has happened in the past is being canceled out by the fact that we're doing this. Canceled out. I won't even remember it. I'm being serious.
Now that the house is all cleaned up, it's made it great on Stanley because he can walk through the halls. For the first time, my little brother's got an age-appropriate room. The whole house is clean, so it's going to keep my father from having to travel to Detroit so much.
What happened to the house in the last 2 days is so phenomenal. For Vivian and I, it's a new page in our life.
Vivian really thrives off of hearing those positive messages from her family. And if she keeps getting that message, I think she's really going to move forward and keep the home clear.
I'm totally rejuvenated, and the celebration is really all for John, finally. John, this is for you, honestly. The whole time, I only had you in mind and wanted to do it so badly just for you. And hope that you're watching over us and you're real happy and proud of me.
I'm Shania, I'm 14, and I'm in 8th grade. I do feel like my mom's a hoarder. My mom buys a lot of stuff. She buys beads, which she doesn't need. She buys clothes that she doesn't need. More beads.
My name is Belinda. I'm 37 years old, and I'm disabled. I believe I am a hoarder.
I had an immaculate house. I mean, immaculate. Nothing. There was no dust. There was no dirt. Everything had a place.
It's basically like when I got sick, my house got sick.
My dad is a hoarder.
My name is Kevin, and I'm 52 years old.
He's a hoarder of bills.
I just save all the bills for years and years.
I think I am also a hoarder. I collect a lot of baby dolls, and I got a bin full and half a bed full of stuffed animals.
She's got 3 bedrooms full of stuff, and she won't get rid of anything. And every time I try to help her clean, she'll turn around and walk out and scream, shout, yell, stomp. You gotta realize that
Well, I
it
do
is serious.
realize. I am known to have tantrums. I take out my aggression on my stuffed animals, my doors, my walls. I kick the stairs, I stomp on the floor.
Shut up. I'm not gonna shut up. I feel like I'm not doing my job as a mother. teaching her the right way to do things. She's never seen a clean house. She's never seen things put away right away, in the right places.
I know my mom feels bad, and I know my dad does too, for having me live in an environment like this all my life.
Shania is a hoarder because she sees her mom and dad. And, you know, the child's gonna learn from their parents.
I never learned how to clean. The only way that I know how to clean is put stuff in a corner.
It's gotten to the point where I can't live here anymore. It's so bad, it makes me sick. I cry, I'm depressed constantly. And I just can't be here no more.
It is kind of scary that my mom said that she would leave if we don't get the house clean.
It would be devastating for me if my wife did leave. I didn't realize Belinda was thinking this way and that she's really tired of it herself, like I am.
At this point, I gotta think about my health. I mean, it might be cold saying that, but I gotta think about my health. My mental health, my physical health. I can't take living this way anymore. I'm done. And I mean what I say. If this house don't get clean, I will leave.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
I am Geraldine Thomas and I'm a certified professional organizer specializing in chronic disorganization. Today we're going to attempt to clear out some paths and empty your home and get it organized to where you feel comfortable and happy living here. Does that sound like it's an agreeable plan to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get going.
All right, let's
Do it. Do it.
Belinda, I have a chair for you over there. So let your mom make sure she sees everything that's being thrown away.
Let's take this box for a second. Okay, there's a few things in here. My name is Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in the treatment of compulsive hoarding. That's something you want to keep?
What should I do?
Yeah,
with
it
that?
goes to my
good, but I
head.
don't really.
Okay, so let me grab that. That's a keeper, and we can get rid of the box. How was that? So how does this feel right now, Belinda? This moment, are you okay right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst you ever felt, what do you feel right now?
Almost a 10.
Belinda was notorious prior to this cleanup for her behaviors that really gets people to leave her alone. The crying,
I'm starting to cry.
the lack of energy.
If I have to stay here anymore, I'm gonna bust out in tears and I'm going to my room and I'm going to sleep.
And of course, the throwing up,
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
okay? They all worked in the past and they're still working today.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, well, let's do a few more bags. I want you to learn how to deal with this.
I can't be in here. My stress level.
Okay, okay, how about this? How about in 2 minutes, we go outside, we spend a little time there, and then we come back inside and try it again for a few minutes.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm done being inside. You're not getting rid of that because that was yours. No, I don't want you to get rid of that.
Wait a second. No, stop. Stop. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going
She
on?
wants to keep everything of mine.
I'm keeping a lot of things that Shania might want when she gets older. And I know that's how my daughter thinks. She's like, well, I don't want it right now, but I might want it when I get older.
Wait a second. Belinda, this is her item.
It has gone through all 3 of my kids, and it was mine when I was a baby.
And what is it?
It's a baby blanket of mine when I was a baby.
Okay.
And something I just can't see giving up right now. Because it's gone through all 3 of my kids. And maybe it might go through her grandchild of mine.
It was my understanding that she was really concerned about her daughter being a hoarder. That's clearly not the case. It's not Shania that's doing the majority of the hoarding in here. It's definitely Belinda.
I didn't want to sit there and go through every little piece of clothing, saying what fits and what doesn't. Don't care, anything on that table, do whatever you want with. There ain't no freaking room!
I told Shania this is her stuff. She's got to make a decision. It ain't up to me or Ma if you keep it. But Mom will say, you know, maybe you want to save it to remind you of something. And then Shania gets confused because she don't want to disappoint us.
What are you afraid that would happen if you let this go?
She'd yell at me, she'd get all upset,
No?
and she'd make me start to cry, and...
Okay. Belinda?
It's
Shania.
mine, but if I get rid of it, you're gonna get mad at me.
Well, tell her. Tell your daughter what she needs to hear.
You can get rid of ones like that, but they're really extravagant.
But what if I don't want them?
Then I will take them.
If she doesn't want it and it's hers, she should be able to get rid of it. I believe that, in essence, Kevin and Shania are afraid of Belinda because of the power that she wields and this sense of entitlement that she holds so close to herself.
Do you have conversations with your mom,
No.
or is it mostly that she just talks over you?
She talks over me a lot.
What do you think would work with your mom to get her to listen to you?
Don't know.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and what happens when you try it?
She just gets mad.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that much time left. That's
Yeah.
garbage. That's mine. Garbage.
She says this is hers and it's garbage.
Oh, okay, then get rid of it. Don't leave it on my
Hurry up.
tables. These
don't have much
have
time.
got to go
Hurry up.
upstairs.
You gotta listen to your daughter.
Hurry up. Do you want this?
Yes,
Okay.
it's an old
Okay. Don't give a story.
German
no.
toy.
Don't give a story.
Take a lead from your daughter.
Mom.
Let her be in control right now.
I
Want
don't
it?
care. I
Yes or
don't
no?
want it.
Okay.
Okay. Donation then.
Okay, this is donated. Everything in there is donated. These can go so they don't match. Am I ever gonna do candy making again? All right, this can go. Donate it. Woo!
How happy you just made your husband.
Oh, I'm glad I made him happy.
Let me see you toss something in there. Find one thing. That's your mission. I want to see you throw something on the truck. One item. Very good. Give me a high five.
Belinda,
Yep.
Value City has donated for you a twin bed for upstairs, a room of your own, and a new queen bed for you two.
Awesome.
I want to start over and like learn how to clean. Oh my gosh. Make good decisions about what to keep and what not to keep. I love it.
I think the family made some progress, but without any supervision and help during aftercare, I believe that the family will retreat back to their old ways.
I want the house to stay clean. I want us to spend more time together. It will come. I'm not gonna say it's gonna come immediately, because we gotta get back into it. But time will tell.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.